Hi guys, Martin Lenihan here from Rugby League Week TV. Massive news today in the NRL with Steve Price sent packing from the Dragons. Now Tony, I guess we've all seen this coming, but still something of a shock.
Yeah, it is, definitely. 11 weeks into the season, the week of the bye. I guess the Dragons took some time, had to think about things, but when you think about it, just days after they signed Benji Marshall, supposed to be the great white hope, played one game under Steve Price, they got beat 36-0. Just shows what a rabble that club is at the moment. It's a sad state of affairs at the Dragons.
Yeah, and the reins now go to Paul McGregor, of course. What do you think of his chances of doing anything in what's left of this season?
Yeah, look, I feel for Paul. He's a former Dragons great, of course, but he's left to pick up the pieces. The players are no doubt just wondering, scratching their heads as to what's going on at the club. And Paul, he was actually in camp with the New South Wales Blues today. Got on a plane home, so he'll be doing plenty of homework next few days, doing plenty of video, and I think they play South this weekend, so it's going to be a tough ask first up. Straight
into the fire. Now let's look ahead to next year. Obviously, I don't suppose too many people think Paul McGregor will keep the job into 2015. Neil Henry, Nathan Brown, Tim Sheens, where are we looking?
Brian Smith, even a dark horse, former Dragons coach of 20 odd years ago. Yeah, I think definitely Neil Henry the favourite. He's been a head coach at the Cowboys, he's coached at Origin level at Queensland, and he's currently assistant coach of the Titans, doing a very good job there with the Titans, who are flying. So yeah, I think he'd be the favourite at this stage.
And, I mean, what are the things that he would bring to the table that the Dragons desperately need?
Yeah, he's a disciplinarian. He doesn't take any nonsense from the players. He lets them know who's boss. Kind of old school. The players might not really like that, but the players probably need to be pulled in the line, because this team's lost 6 out of 7. Clearly something's not working.
Now here we are 11 weeks into the season, already Matt Elliott and Steve Price. Ta-da. Do we think there's anybody else on the horizon? We've spoken about Anthony Griffin a few times, I guess, Michael Potter. Where do we think this carnage might end up?
Yeah, look, go back 11 weeks, probably the bookies' favourite was Mick Potter to be the first coach sacked. Now, the Tigers have done enough, I think. They've played well, they've won some tough games. I think he'll keep his job, but Anthony Griffin, I've been told if he doesn't finish in the top 4, he can start looking elsewhere. And of course, with the questions over Wayne Bennett's future now at Newcastle, we could easily see Bennett back at the Broncos and Anthony Griffin out of a job.
Bit of a domino effect here, it would seem, in the coaching ranks. I mean, Wayne Bennett, a fair bit of this seems to revolve around him. Obviously, what happens with Griffin up there in Brisbane. Wayne Bennett obviously has the Newcastle job as long as he wants it, I guess, but does he want it for too much longer?
Well, that's right. The mail I was getting a few weeks ago was after that terrible Alex McKinnon injury, after bringing all these players to Newcastle, that Wayne Bennett felt he owed his allegiance there and would stay. But once you stop getting paid, once there's problems with your money, once there's doubts over the future of the club, no one could really blame him for looking elsewhere.
All right, guys, there we have it. The coaching merry-go-round will continue. 2 victims already this year. Watch this space.